It was March 8, 2014, a day that started like any other, full of hope and the promise of new beginnings, but this day would soon become a day etched in sadness, forever linked to the mysterious disappearance of Malaysian Airlines flight MH370. What started as a normal flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, carrying 239 people, quickly turned into one of the most puzzling aviation mysteries ever. The whole world watched in disbelief as news channels showed the shocking event. A modern Boeing 777 had seemingly vanished. Families of the passengers held on to hope, while experts struggled to understand what happened. How could a sophisticated plane equipped with the latest technology simply disappear from radar? The disappearance of MH370 brought people from all over the world together, united in their confusion and worry. It reminded us that life can be unpredictable and that even our most advanced technology can't always solve every mystery. The incident led to huge search efforts, heated debates, and countless theories, all trying to explain the enigma of MH370. Malaysian Airlines flight MH370, a Boeing 777-200ER, took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport at 12:41 a.m. local time. On board were 227 passengers from 15 different countries and 12 crew members, all expecting a normal flight to their destination, Beijing Capital International Airport. The first part of the flight went smoothly. The plane followed its planned route, and the pilots communicated regularly with air traffic control. However, at 1:19 a.m., as MH370 was flying from Malaysian airspace into Vietnamese airspace, something unbelievable happened. The plane's transponder, which sends out location data, stopped transmitting. Air traffic control in Kuala Lumpur tried to contact the plane, but there was no response. The silence from MH370 was deafening, and marked the start of a mystery that would last for years. Even though there was no communication, military radar continued to track MH370's path for a while. The data showed that the plane had made a surprising turn away from its planned route. Instead of continuing northeast towards Vietnam, MH370 had turned west, going back over the Malay Peninsula. This unexpected turn, along with the deactivated transponder, suggested that someone had deliberately changed the plane's course. This revelation shocked the aviation world and made the mystery even more intense. It raised many questions. Why would a commercial flight change its course so dramatically? Who or what was controlling the plane? And where was this ghost flight headed? These questions would fuel years of investigation, speculation, and heartbreak as the world desperately searched for answers to the enigma of MH370. When MH370's transponder went silent, air traffic controllers and aviation experts were deeply concerned. This important piece of equipment acts like the plane's electronic fingerprint, sending out a unique signal that allows it to be tracked precisely. The fact that it suddenly stopped working, especially alongside the plane's westward turn, was very unusual and troubling. While the silent transponder made it difficult to find MH370, it also provided an important clue. The fact that it was deliberately turned off suggested that whoever was controlling the plane knew something about how planes work. This wasn't a random equipment failure, it was a calculated move, which made the mystery even more puzzling. The silent transponder also made the search and rescue efforts much harder. Without this vital information, finding the plane was like finding a needle in a haystack, spread out across a vast ocean. The lack of clarity about MH370's location meant valuable time was lost, time that was running out. The transponder's silence became a key part of the MH370 mystery, a silent clue to the unknown forces at play. It showed how even our most advanced technology can be vulnerable, and hinted at a carefully planned effort to make the plane disappear. The enigma of the transponder continues to baffle investigators and fuel speculation to this day. With the transponder silent, military radar was the only way to track MH370's westward turn, a turn that made no sense for a flight scheduled to go to Beijing. Instead of continuing northeast, the plane made a sharp turn, going back over the Malay Peninsula. This unexpected maneuver, captured in fragmented radar signals, caused confusion and alarm for those monitoring the situation. The radar data showed a plane, that seemed to be controlled by someone who knew a lot about flying in the region's airspace. The precise way the westward turn was executed suggested a deliberate change of course, done with a clear goal in mind. It was as if MH370 was being carefully guided like a phantom, along a route meticulously chosen to avoid detection. As MH370 continued westward, it flew over the Strait of Malacca, a busy shipping route dotted with islands and fishing boats. Despite the amount of traffic in the area, no one reported seeing the plane, adding another layer of mystery to its disappearance. The lack of any distress calls or communication from the pilots made the enigma even deeper. The westward turn of MH370, captured in fragmented radar echoes, remains one of the most baffling aspects of this aviation mystery. It represents a pivotal moment, marking a clear departure from the intended flight path and hinting at a deliberate plan to vanish from the skies. This turn, etched in the annals of aviation history, continues to fuel debate and speculation, with experts and amateur sleuths alike grappling to understand its significance. Military radar continued to track MH370 as it crossed the Strait of Malacca, its signal appearing and disappearing like a ghost. The last confirmed radar contact with the plane was at 2:22 a.m. local time, as it flew over the Andaman Sea, a remote area of water bordering Thailand and Myanmar. After this point, MH370 effectively vanished from radar screens, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The Andaman Sea, with its vastness and unpredictable currents, became the focus of an unprecedented search effort. International teams used sophisticated sonar equipment and underwater drones to search the seabed for any sign of the missing plane. However, despite their best efforts, the depths of the Andaman Sea provided no answers, only silence and heartbreak. The lack of a definitive crash site in the Andaman Sea only made the mystery surrounding MH370's disappearance even more puzzling. Had the plane continued flying undetected for hours after its last radar contact? Had it changed course again, charting a new path across the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean? Or had it met a tragic end in the depths of the Andaman Sea, its final resting place hidden beneath layers of sediment and time? The last known radar contact with MH370 marked the beginning of a long and agonizing wait for answers. Families of those on board clung to hope, while investigators wrestled with a puzzle that seemed to defy logic and explanation. The unanswered questions surrounding the final moments of MH370's flight continue to haunt the aviation world, a stark reminder of the enduring power of the unknown. The disappearance of MH370 shocked the world, leading to an unprecedented international response. Over 26 countries united to find the missing plane and solve the mystery. The scale of the operation was unprecedented in aviation history. The search began in the South China Sea, where MH370 last made contact. Planes from many nations scoured the vast area for debris. Ships with sonar equipment joined the search, probing the depths. Attention shifted to the Indian Ocean after satellite data analysis. Data suggested MH370 flew for hours on autopilot before crashing. The vast search area in the Indian Ocean posed immense challenges. Harsh conditions further complicated the search efforts. Despite hurdles, the international community remained determined to find MH370. The search for MH370 in the Indian Ocean was unlike any previous search operation in aviation history. It pushed the limits of technology and human endurance, as search teams grappled with the challenges of locating a single aircraft in one of the most remote and unforgiving environments on Earth. The vastness of the search area, coupled with the depths involved, demanded innovative approaches and unwavering commitment. A key part of the search effort was the use of advanced underwater vehicles capable of withstanding the immense pressure of the deep ocean. These autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, were equipped with side-scan sonar, multi-beam echo sounders, and high-resolution cameras, allowing them to create detailed maps of the seabed and identify potential targets of interest. Experts meticulously analyzed the data collected by the AUVs, searching for any anomaly that could indicate the presence of MH370's wreckage. Every sonar blip, every shadow on the seabed was scrutinized, hoping to uncover a clue that would lead them to the missing aircraft. The pressure was immense, knowing that each passing day diminished the chances of finding answers. In addition to the AUVs, the search effort also involved the use of towed pinger locators, designed to detect the ultrasonic signals emitted by an aircraft's black boxes. These devices, towed behind search vessels, listened intently for the telltale pings that could pinpoint the location of the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, crucial pieces of evidence that could shed light on the final moments of MH370's flight. Amidst the vast Indian Ocean, debris from MH370 was discovered, starting with a flaperon on Reunion Island in 2015. This discovery confirmed MH370's tragic end and helped refine the search area. The debris trail, scattered across coastlines, provided crucial clues and insights into the aircraft's final moments. Despite the unprecedented search efforts, the main wreckage of MH370 remained elusive. Years turned into a painful saga of hope and disappointment. In 2018, Ocean Infinity embarked on a new mission. Despite their best efforts, the search concluded without success. The search for MH370 is a testament to human resilience and the enduring need for answers. The investigation into MH370 was criticized for not being transparent enough, which eroded public trust. Families felt left in the dark, which fueled suspicion and conspiracy theories. Delays in analyzing radar data raised questions about air traffic control procedures. Improved coordination and tracking technology are essential for future incidents. The lack of clear information led to widespread speculation and conspiracy theories. Theories ranged from pilot suicide to hijacking, reflecting deep public mistrust. The pilot suicide theory remains controversial, lacking definitive proof. Captain Shaw's family denies any suicidal tendencies, leaving the theory speculative. The hijacking theory suggests a well-orchestrated plan but lacks concrete evidence. No credible claims or clear motives have been identified, leaving the theory open. Mechanical failure is a possibility but faces challenges in explaining MH370's behavior. The theory remains speculative without concrete evidence from recovered debris. Advancements in underwater exploration and data analysis offer renewed hope. The search for MH370 continues with a focus on new technologies and refined search areas. Substantial rewards attract diverse efforts in the search for MH370. Families seek closure, enduring years of uncertainty and pain. Years have passed since that fateful day in March 2014 when Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 vanished from radar screens, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a legacy of loss. The search for answers has taken us across vast stretches of ocean, into the depths of technology and through a maze of theories. Yet the aircraft remains elusive, its final resting place a secret of the deep. Despite the absence of a definitive resolution, the story of MH370 serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life, the limits of technology, and the enduring power of hope. It has sparked a global conversation about aviation safety, the importance of transparency in investigations, and the need for continuous improvement in tracking and communication systems. The lessons learned from this tragedy, though etched in sorrow, have the potential to make air travel safer for all. The families and loved ones of those lost on MH370 continue to live with the profound pain of unanswered questions, their lives forever altered by this tragedy. Their unwavering pursuit of truth and closure serves as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit and the importance of never giving up hope, even in the face of unimaginable loss. The search for MH370 may have faded from the headlines, but the quest for answers continues, driven by a collective desire to honor the memory of those lost and to ensure that such a tragedy is never repeated. The disappearance of MH370 remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries of our time, a haunting reminder that even in an age of advanced technology, there are still unknowns that lie beyond our grasp. As we continue to search for answers, we honor the memory of those lost and strive to learn from this tragedy, working towards a future where such disappearances are a relic of the past.